Hey everybody, welcome to the chair with James. I'm gonna do the Week 13 NFL picks and what I think is who's gonna win and all that. It starts Thursday night here on the December 2nd with Dallas and New Orleans. There's injuries all around both teams, mainly to stars. We'll see what Dallas can come up with. I don't think Cooper's gonna be there to play. Kamara won't be able to play for New Orleans. Elliott's banged up for Dallas. Lamb we'll see about. But we've got Taysom Hill starting for New Orleans. That would be interesting. Their defense is going to have to be awesome against the Dallas running game in order for them to even have a chance. I think Dallas wins this pretty handily. To me. I think they'll bounce back from that Thanksgiving loss against the Raiders. So the Sunday morning games start off with the Giants going to Miami. Right now, Miami is finding what they have is good with Tua, the defense, and never forget the special teams. Their special teams is awesome. I mean, really awesome. The Giants, they're still in it. But game's out. At least Saquon Barkley is back. He's running pretty well. Question mark is Daniel Jones going to play? We don't know yet. But I think Miami wins regardless. I think they'll overpower the Giants. Next game is a divisional game. You got Indianapolis playing Houston. In Houston, I think Indy wins this pretty easily. The defense should have a field day, and that's not because I have them on fantasy. I really think that, though. You saw what they were kind of able to do against Tampa Bay last week, even though they got the loss. Indy is looking better, and you have Jonathan Taylor, who's amazing as a running back. Carson Wentz, you can hear the boos even at home, you know. He's got to perform well. I know he doesn't have great targets, but at least find the ones you got. You know, Ali Cox, T.Y. Hilton, the others. You got to find them. You got to play better. But I think Indy wins this. Another divisional game, you got Minnesota at Detroit. Detroit still winless. They do have a tie. Jared Goff came back for the Thanksgiving game. They play Minnesota, which is getting hot at the right time. Had a bad start, but they're playing better as of late. Their defense is coming alive. And they're winning games other from last week, I believe. So playing Detroit would be a great bounce back, unless they lose, of course. That'd be doubly embarrassing if they lost to Detroit. So I'm going to pick Minnesota on that. So it's all road games so far I have winning. The next one is Philadelphia at the Jets. Tri-state game here. Again, I have the road team winning, Philadelphia. Defeating the Jets. I just don't see... I don't see the... I don't see the Jets winning, sadly. I think Philadelphia's coming on at the right time. Like I said last week, they have a favorable schedule right now. You got the Giants twice, I believe. You add that in with the Jets. You get, I believe, Washington they have in there as well. And, I think they got a chance here. Philadelphia to make a run at the wild card. It's still all up for grabs. There's so many teams, though, in the wild card race for the 3 spots. Philly wins that, I believe. Another divisional game, you got Denver at Kansas City. Denver has come alive as of late. Their defense, who was that? Asante Samuel Jr. making plays. Or Patrick Surtain Jr., excuse me. I get my defensive backs, rookies mixed up. Yeah, Surtain doing well. He had a pick against the Chargers last week, tip pick, and that prevailed Denver to beat the Chargers. Anyway, they're playing Kansas City coming off of a bye. I think Kansas City runs them over. I mean it. I really do. So I got Kansas City winning that pretty easily. Unless Denver's defense can really step up. Another game is Arizona and Chicago. We'll see if Murray and Hopkins plays. It seems like they've been out forever, despite the fact the Cardinals are 9-2. They're coming off a bye as well. Chicago trying to climb back into things. Their defense coming alive as well. Robert Quinn has been getting sacks, been getting pressure on the quarterbacks. Offense with Andy Dalton, it looks better. And I really don't know if they're going to play, but if Hopkins and Murray plays, I got to go with Arizona. Next game, divisional, it's Tampa Bay and Atlanta in Georgia. Did you know at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, wherever they play, you know how Chick-fil-A is closed on Sundays? Well, they have Chick-fil-A concession stands all around the stadium, but they can't use it. I'm sure of that. Anyway, they got a big game before that on Saturday they can use with Alabama, Georgia, number 1 versus number 3. Georgia, number 1, Alabama 3. They can use it. They can use those stands then, but no Chick-fil-A on Sundays. At any rate, I think Tampa Bay gets the win pretty handily. Hopefully Matt Ryan can throw up some numbers. He's been struggling as of late. The Falcons have as well. It would be worse if they didn't have Cordell Patterson. This dude, running back, wide receiver, he can do it all. He's the flex in many leagues in fantasy, and he's the reason why the Falcons have their wins this year. So, hopefully it's an interesting game, but I think Tampa Bay will win that. And that's the start of the afternoon games. I don't know why that's an afternoon game, but it is. Or late afternoon game in Atlanta. Next game, Washington at the Raiders in Las Vegas. I'll have more, of course, on the Raider preview, but the Raiders coming off that dramatic overtime win, 36-33 over Dallas, and that was a really great game. Washington coming off a really great Monday night performance, despite the fact they let Seattle back in the game. This game could go either way. I really do think so. Hopefully the Raiders defense can stop Antonio Gibson, who now has to take the load of the carries running wise because the backup got hurt. McKinsick, the former Seahawk, he had a horrible injury, it looked like, on Monday Night Football. So even though Washington got a win, they got a big loss. And they're going to have to depend on Gibson, Logan Thomas, McLaurin, who's going to have to show up big with Heineke. But hopefully the Raiders do get that win. Next game, Jacksonville at the Rams in L.A. or Inglewood. I think the Rams do win this. They need a win. They own 3 last 3 games. Jacksonville just can't buy a win right now, and it's unfortunate. But I think the Rams, if they lose this, I mean, they might as well just shut the season down. But I think LA wins it. Baltimore at Pittsburgh. This is a very interesting game. Divisional as well. The Steelers right now struggling. They were drilled by Cincinnati, who has the bye week along with Cleveland this week. They got drilled, and they got to figure out who they are. Right now, there's a rift in the locker room. There's rifts with the young players and the old players. what was his name? Chase Claypool was saying, I think we should play music during practices. That will cheer us all up and give us energy. I believe it was Cam Hayward saying, what? I hope he didn't say that. I hope the young fella didn't say that, because I'll get in his face. So Mike Tomlin heard about what Claypool said and said, hey, I'll coach the team, I'll run practices. You know how he is. He's one of the best coaches. He just has players with the wrong mindset, it seems like, on the Steelers. Anyway, Baltimore comes in to play Pittsburgh. I think Baltimore wins. Lamar Jackson, again, doing it with his feet, but he also is making plays happen. You saw on Sunday night, he had the escape route, and he threw the ball down the middle of the field in the middle of the end zone, I believe, to Mark Andrews for a touchdown. But after a while, they started to score against Cleveland and win. So, I'm going to go with Cleveland for that game. Baltimore for that game over Pittsburgh. The Sunday night matchup, you got San Francisco at Seattle. I was hoping to see Deebo Samuel, but he'll be out a couple of weeks at least. And you got to hope that the running backs do well there for San Francisco. Seattle, they did make a comeback. They lost by 2 on Monday night against Washington. You know, Russell Wilson doing whatever he can, but it seems like he's overthrowing his receivers. DK Metcalf, he got 3 targets on Monday. That was pretty surprising. Got to get him more involved. And Lockett, they were getting him involved, but there's no running game really. You know, I was hoping Alex Collins, a former Raven, would be doing well for Seattle, but that's just not happening. I think San Francisco wins as long as Jimmy G doesn't do too much. The Monday night game, another divisional game here, and it should be a dandy. You got New England, who's 8-4, and Buffalo 7-4. New England took over first place, and they're doing it with a great cast of characters. You got Mac Jones, who is definitely Rookie of the Year, no doubt about it. To this point. And then you got Bourne, Stevenson, Harris. And Geno Smith. Some great young targets. And their defense with Judon. You'll notice him with the red sleeves on every game. He's awesome as well on defense. And they have pretty good corners, safeties. Buffalo right now is struggling. It's weird to see. Josh Allen, man, he was rolling right along, and they hit a tough patch where they can't score, and they're allowing other people to score. Their defense is just hideous right now, which is odd to see with Buffalo. Might snow. We'll see. Anyway, it would be cold. I think New England was going to win, but Buffalo's going to have to be like themselves, not let New England get too far ahead. That's all I can think of. But right now, I have to go New England. Anyway, that's all I think for the Week 13 picks of the NFL. Let me know what you guys think out there. Take care, folks. Bye.